What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am bringing you guys another anti-haul. Now I know I'm doing also my version of new releases, but there's so many things that have come out that I am just not about, and these are mainly mainstream brand items. So I really just wanted to roast these real quick, and then we'll go back to my normal nice. So the first item that I want to roast is this one. This is the Wet n Wild new kits. They got Electric Queen and Midnight Goddess. Wet n Wild. Nobody wanted that highlighter, that liner, or those liquid lipsticks, and so you thought you could make a kit and people would actually purchase it? Who asked for this? Who was like, yeah, those liners were already trash, let me get those in the kit? Oh, and those liquid lipsticks are real sheer, I really want those in a kit. And then from what I hear, their pressed glitters are crap. Why is this into a kit? This is literally a kit of crap that they have extra and they want to get pushed on other people. I ain't buying it. So I hope y'all ain't buying it. Like that is just crap. Who asked for that? Who? Next we have the ColourPop Make Up Your Mind palette. ColourPop said that people voted for this palette, but did they actually see the whole palette together, or were they voting for individual shades? Let's get real, because first of all, this is an all shimmer palette, which is already trash for such a small palette. No. And then the colors don't even make sense. There's no cohesive color story. Who asked for this palette the way it is? Nobody. ColourPop, you and I want to release everything under the sun can go somewhere. Next is Huda. Now, Huda Beauty is one of those brands that I have never fully really wanted to support. I did purchase their Electric Obsessions and the Dusty Desert Dusk. I had purchased the Desert Dusk palette because I was interested in the colors and people wanted me to review them. But I've never fully trusted Huda. Huda just looks like one of those people. She has one face on the camera and the other face in the private life. And I'm not about it. Huda is already grimy and shady for releasing that Rose Gold palette edition, second remastered. Who asked for that? I understand it's your brand, you can do whatever you want, but the way that you took that palette off the shelf and then brought it back, wheat. And now she's releasing face powders. Now don't get me wrong, these actually look good. She has a decent color range. I'm actually proud that she did that, but Huda, no, I'm not supporting you. You have the audacity to take a palette off the shelves saying, oh, it's no longer going to be released, we're going to be doing something different, and then you gonna re-release it? What? You literally created the buzz and the hype around that palette for people to have FOMO, for them to purchase it so you wouldn't lose no money, just so you could reformulate it. Sis, bye. Next is the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. Now, I know a lot of people are huge ColourPop fans. I've never been a huge ColourPop fan. Like, there are things that I love. I love their gel eyeliners. Love them. I have so many different colors. I really like them. They work for my waterline. Beautiful. But ColourPop, one, releases way too much. I can't handle it. And two, they be getting away with stuff, and I just don't understand. Their Makeup and Shayla palette is small. All of their eyeshadow palettes are small compared to their actual press pans. What is that? But people still buying it? No, ma'am. And then they got a filter foundation, and you don't even get an ounce. Sis, buy. I can just go ahead and get that ordinary foundation with their shady CEO for with a whole ounce, and for cheaper than that. Like, buy. Next we have the Juvia Cosmetics Sun Swept Bronzer Duos. They have two different shades, light to medium and medium to dark. Where's the dark, sis? I'll sit back and wait. This, why am I showing y'all? This won't work for me at all. This couldn't even work for me when I was a baby, and I was a light-skinned baby. You know, when you like come out the womb and you light, that wouldn't even work for me when I was light. Like, this is just ridiculous. All of these companies keep bringing out bronzers and blushes that don't work for everybody. If it's not gonna work for everybody, don't bring it out. In this day and age, it's 2018, post Fenty Beauty. Everybody should be able to use things that you release in a certain collection. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not completely hating you, because then I get to save money, but at the same time, other people might be interested in getting Juvia's bougie, what is it, $42, $30 duos, but not anybody in my complexion. That's just not happening. Those duos could be a face powder, and that's about it. And I've already been tricked way too many times when it comes to getting bronzers, thinking they gonna bronze me up, and they face powders. So I'm Gucci. Next we have Urban Decay's Born to Run palette. Now, don't get me wrong, at one point I was going to purchase this palette. I thought, oh my gosh, there it is, because I don't even think I have an Urban Decay palette. But this is trash, and I'm about to tell you about it. Urban Decay, y'all made this fire packaging on this doo-doo palette. There's nothing original about this palette. Y'all giving us greens, purples, oranges. The whole top row, basically, I would not use. Let's be serious. So I only have 2 rows, and those are all shadows, colors that I already have in a palette. If you are gonna drop a palette in this day and age, it needs to be unique, and that's hard to come by. So Urban Decay, you can keep that Born to Run palette for $49. Good day. Next we have, what's this name? What's her name? Kardashian. We got Kim Kardashian West Beauty coming on here. She is doing a nude collection, and my girl Patricia Bright already reviewed it. So if you're interested, I will try and link that up in the cards for you guys. But no, I'm not about to spend $18 on some cheap packaging and probably no product. No, it's that simple. And then on top of that, you got like 2 or 3 in the middle that are the same, and no. Next, now this made me so annoyed. When I tell y'all I saw this, I literally almost threw my phone. Melt Cosmetics decided to come out with another palette, like an actual palette, not a stack, but an actual palette called 27. Okay, first of all, let me rant about their Gemini palette, because I believe I've already talked about it, but let me just talk about that again. This palette is beautiful, but no pigmentation. What did they think? Wheat? Like, y'all did not think that through at all. Like, I mean, at all. So I'm already side-eyeing this 27 palette, because I already know the Gemini palette didn't have any pigmentation. And then they gonna bring out this, like, Naked Heat's Tarte Toasted palette in their own formula, which isn't even their good formula. Girl, melt by. That thing is so boring. I cannot today. Cannot, not. I can't. Let me see, because I don't think there's anything else that I would like to roast right now. Actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and roast this new Kylie Cosmetics palette. she already has enough pinky purple-ish palettes in her collection. This really reminds me of a palette that I have. What palette does this remind me of? This reminds me of a couple palettes. I have these shades personally, but just on top of that, like, you act like y'all don't already have this in y'all's whole line. Like, let me say this real quickly. I understand that every brand should have a neutral warm palette, a cool palette, a colorful palette. I get that, I really do. But at the same time, bring those out when they're not already being saturated in the market. This palette right here, this palette right here does not make sense for her line. She has already brought out enough pinky with a pop of green. Like, this, no, no. So yeah, this has been slightly milder of um a roasting video, but oh, you know what? No, let me add one more thing because I just can't. LC Cosmetics Skin Reflector. Where's the deep shade, sis? Cause that one that's supposed to be gold, which is copper rays, that's not deep enough for my skin tone, sis. Not at all. Not at all. And the last thing I think I want to talk about is this new beauty blender accessory, which is supposed to protect your beauty blenders. It's like a protective case. Who asked for this? Plain and simple. Who asked for this protective case? I know when I travel, I just put my beauty blenders in my little makeup bag where I put my brushes. So I generally go with 2 makeup bags, one with my brushes and my sponges, and the other one with my smaller items and hopefully everything else that I need to complete my face for that time that I am traveling. Like, who actually asked, like, I need a sponger carrying case that low-key is gonna take up more room because now you have to put that. So anywho, this is for real the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, it's been real, y'all. Peace.